Hey yo, welcome to Take Tales with your boys. I'm Taj.
And I'm Giacomo. And today we have our special guest, Zach.
Hey guys,
Zakhil
thanks
Weber,
for having me on.
my boy. How you doing, Zach?
Well, I'm all right. Tummy hurts a little, but no worse for wear.
Stomach hurt.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
stomach
Yeah,
hurt.
I mean, Sundays are recovery days, so
Yep.
It is
for
true.
some of us more than others.
Yeah. For the Christian
but
things
yeah.
we do on Saturday.
Yeah, the most Christian things we could be doing on Saturday, we make up for by not doing fuck all on Sundays.
Oh, we
Sitting
pray
around
pretty
the
hard on
house.
Saturday, so
No cap. So we don't have to hit it on Sunday. We just sit around, half a meal, a quarter of a meal even, and we just
Exactly.
body the day. No cap.
And
So,
for the listeners today, we've actually replaced Albin. Zach is the new brown guy being replaced.
exactly.
because Albin honestly told us, and we probably talked about it on an earlier episode, that
He
he's gonna
told
be
us,
gone
I
from
think,
the
on a week ago when we recorded, he was like, yeah, I'm going on to Banff from the 8th to the 12th.
8th to the 12th.
And see, we both remember
And-
that. And then,
Yeah.
and then last night he was at the fire, and he was like,
He's like, "Yo, I'm gone tomorrow,"
and I'm like, oh shit, we
"What?"
haven't recorded this week's episodes. Like,
Yeah, so we're like, oh, okay. So we on demon hours. Even actually, now it's coming back to me. I remember when, like a month ago, we were like, oh, we're going camping on the July 19th and to this time, so we can't record. And he's like, oh, I'm going in August. We're like, that's
don't
so
worry about
fucking
it, bro.
far away.
It's so far away.
But fuck, here we are, posted up with our boy Zach that I've known since grade
Grade
10.
10. So that's what, like
And
4 years?
yeah, 4 or 5 years now. And you've known Giacomo since you were like 10
Like
seconds
4 or
old,
5
right?
years old, yeah.
3.
Yeah. How'd that go down, boys? Because I've heard like little, tidbits, but I haven't heard like the full-fledged story. So somebody drop it.
Well, basically, if you've seen the movie, is it Good Boys?
Bad. I think
Bad
you always say
Bo-
good.
it's
It's always
Bad
bad
Boys.
boys.
It's
Yeah. Or is it
basically
good?
the only reason I'm friends with Zach for so long is because he lives in my neighborhood, in my cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we probably
I was
wouldn't be
forced to be
without
friends
this.
with him.
Yeah.
If I had the
We
choice,
actually hate each other.
yeah, if I had the choice, I would not talk to him anymore.
Well, I mean, if Zach had the choice, he wouldn't talk. So
That's also
I
true.
just wouldn't talk. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, cap.
It's just going to be black or like silence completely for this entire episode.
It's just gonna be Giacomo Taj episode featuring 3 seconds of
Featuring
Zach.
mumbles from Zach.
I mean that's what that's. I ain't gonna call it Albin, but sometimes when Albin's a little too zoofed, he's just gonna AFK for like 5 minutes, then he's like, "Yeah."
And he hops in. He's like, "Hey, when Donda dropping?"
Shout out our boy Albin.
Albinsky.
Hope you're
Big
having a
dog.
good time in Banff.
Hope you heal up soon, because you didn't sound the hottest yesterday. I mean, you hot as fuck, but you just didn't sound the hottest. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
All stuffed up. But so you guys, who lived here before? Like who moved?
Oh,
into
Giacomo
Cul-de-sac?
had his house already built, and then when we were
Yeah.
getting our house built, his parents sort of met up with my parents, and then they were like, "Yo, you have a kid who's our age?" And then it's like, "Yeah, we also have a kid who's that age," and stuff like that, and then we became friends.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of sick though. So you're
Yeah,
Yeah,
damn.
like we got
So that was,
pictures of like Zach and I playing in his foundation.
Sheesh, that's kind of hard.
Yeah, so-
was that
Foundation, yeah.
before that? You had no idea this guy existed, huh?
No, I
Well, he
just,
probably
like,
didn't know I was a thing until he was probably like 5, because that's when you
Yeah,
actually
'cause
have like kind of like a conscious like
conscious,
memory.
like that. Those first
Isn't it
things
3?
were, I don't even know. I was a stupid
know what?
baby.
Little Google.
I want to say it's 3. I feel like 5's like grade 1. If you ain't got consciousness and like understanding and memory by grade 1,
Okay, here we go. From Google
It's
on
raps.
fatherly.com states
that's cap.
kids begin forming explicit memories around the
Mhm.
2-year mark, but the majority are
Um.
still implicit memories until they're about 7.
That's cap.
Yeah, no, I
That
agree. I
fatherly's cap.
completely agree with that because like a lot of it is blackness, and then with a bunch of little memories everywhere, like mainly associated with
Usually,
trauma, like,
okay, that's what it says.
Trauma, pain.
Yeah,
6
'cause I
to
felt
8 years is when you start remembering, like, you can actually truly remember stuff well. The average person.
Well, rip to the average person. I'm built different, so mine was like
Taj
three,
out of the
4.
womb, he was just, oh yeah, I did this,
I
I
was
did
just
that.
full beard, 6'12",
helping
6'14".
kids with math.
No cap, helping kids up their English.
Mhm.
I'm just
You
different.
came out
like
the
that,
womb
but nah.
walking.
Came out the womb running.
Came out the womb with dice rolling on these idiots. No cap. In the fucking hospital hallways, dog. Can't see me.
Yes, sir.
Umbilical cord and everything. But yeah. So you guys know each other from way back. I'm guessing you guys probably talked a lot when you were little.
Yeah.
More than I'd say like the probably junior high years.
Oh, we didn't talk
Like when did you guys
like at all in junior high, which is kind of crazy. Or
I was
high
gonna
school.
say that
Well,
sounded like the quote unquote years that you guys were just silent.
Yeah.
It was just
yeah,
different.
I think that came down to 2 big things. Like, the one difference was, like, I was in the Catholic school system and Zach was in the public
Yuck.
school system. So, like, we never went to the same school together. We went to preschool together, but we never
Yeah,
went
that's it.
anything after
Oh,
that.
yeah, I
We were
remember
in
that.
separate schools.
Damn, wait. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say not even elementary, but elementary you can start in Christian
Yeah.
and Catholic and
So,
stuff. That's brave,
and then
man.
we played soccer with each other till we were probably about 10. Then we tried out for,
Opposing teams.
no, we tried out for a club, and Zach
Okay.
made the higher tier team than me, and that's when the original
Pain.
divide started.
Pain.
Then I played one season in like a lower tier. Then I played on a
Mhm.
team like extremely stacked, like we were playing
Mhm.
a year up. Then I played for a different team.
Mhm.
Got cut from that team. Played on Zach's team for one season when I was probably like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Retried out for the team I got cut from, made the team,
Yeah.
and played with that team for like 5 years until the end of youth. So like
Damn.
Zach and I's soccer was basically from like 3 to 10, and then like
Cut off. and
6
then
months
a
when we were
year.
13,
And then 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Damn.
yeah, and then yeah, since we never spent, I'll say
Any
this,
time together.
Any
Yeah.
leisure time, yeah.
any leisure time, like I would say probably until we were probably about 13, we spent a lot of the time in the summers together or like outside because we had a pretty
Big
cool
ups.
neighborhood. We still have
Yeah, I
a
got
pretty
a
cool
block.
neighborhood. Like our block
I got
is
a block.
crazy.
Our block is
Like-
so cool.
We've like
Mhm.
at our peak, we had 16 kids probably within
Holy shit.
probably within like 4 or 5 years, like max range between us. So like they were all pretty close in age. Like I'd say most of them were between 2 and 3 years.
And y'all all got along.
I mean, they all got
Yeah.
along. So like
Exactly.
basically every day we were hanging out,
Just moshing.
but only in the
Fucking-
summer. Basically, it'd be like
Yeah.
it'd be 10 months at a time where Zach and I just would like we'd text each
Cut
other.
It'd be
Ex-
10 months of
communicate,
nothing, and then just
Or-
nonstop hanging out for 2 months, and
It's
then
like,
back to it.
do you guys have any butter or like carrots? And I'd come to his house to grab like like some food or something, and then
Fucking December.
Yeah.
Cold as shit. Blizzard. You know.
Yeah, I
Those guys,
remember that. He sent me a text, and it was like, what was it? It was like, we haven't talked in a while. What's up and stuff like that. And then I didn't respond back to it. And then he texted again saying, "Are you okay?" And then the only text I said is, "I'm fine." Or, yeah, I said, "I'm fine. My dad needs to borrow the lawnmower."
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this the lawnmower text?
bro,
A year later.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Gotta use the lawnmower.
That's cool and all that you care. Yeah. You got the lawnmower still? Or,
or nothing beats that one time where I text Zach, what are you doing today or right now?
Yeah.
And he responds the next day. He's like, nothing. I'm just chilling. And I was like, okay, do you want to like restart this conversation again? So he's like, sure. So then I retext him.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what are you doing right now? He's like, oh, I'm just chilling. What about you? And then we hung out that day.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god. It's fucking. Honestly, I thought it was gonna go the way of you text him, "Hey, what you doing?" He texts a day later, nothing, chilling. You're like, "Okay, let's retry that." You text him,
Just
"Hey, what you
doesn't
doing?" A day later, "Yeah, I'm chilling."
No, but I basically only call Zach now because he
Wait,
keeps his
I don't
phone on.
respond to texts.
Oh,
I
he
keep
don't
everything
respond to
on
He
silent.
doesn't-
nobody.
You have to,
You got
have to call me
D&D
2 or
on
3 times.
everything.
this guy, no, he doesn't even pick up calls. It's D&D. Not
Yeah, that's
Dungeons
why.
and Dragons.
That's why, like, you gotta.
I kid you not. Yeah.
You gotta pull up to this guy's
No, there's
house.
actually times where I've done that, or I'll call his house phone because I know
I don't
like
pick that up either.
Yeah, but if your
You don't.
parents are home, I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hi, Zach's parents.
Where the fuck is he? Yeah.
Can I talk to Zach?" And they're like, "Did he not pick up his phone?" And I was like, "No."
Oh, I
What
used to
it
get
look like?
so much shit for that, actually.
I did.
Well,
I
yeah,
guess.
it's like they're not your secretaries. It's like, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Zach's parents. Can I please talk to your son? I just want to play. I just want to hang out with him. They're like, oh yeah, for sure. And then it's just like pain.
All I'm
Like, this guy
saying,
could have just
all
picked
I'm,
up his fucking
yeah,
phone.
all I'm saying is that if it was that important, like, you should show up to my house. Like, you don't really need to call me.
Okay, so this guy, heads up, if you ever want to talk to Zach ever, and you're not female, if it's
Oh.
not life or death, don't talk to this guy.
Basically,
I mean, yeah.
That's
if you ain't talking
oh god,
money,
I'm just saving.
he don't want
Yeah,
to talk.
I'm just. If you ain't talking walls, he don't want to talk. If it ain't
Oh.
eggshell, I don't want
Ooh, I do like a good eggshell wall.
it. Yeah, so it's like I'm just saving you flack later on when people are like, yo, Zach never picks up his calls if they ever call you.
Yeah.
No one's gonna want to call me. Like, no one calls. No one really knows who I am anyway, so it's fine. I like it that way.
From the shadows he came. From the shadows he shall go to.
And then I guess Zach was also the key component in me becoming friends with Quinn and Taj
Yeah,
because they
'cause
went
it
to the
was-
same high school, and
yeah.
we do all
we
the
went to
uni
the same high
stuff
school.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went to the same high school. Honestly, didn't know about Giacomo till like a year and a month ago.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, literally a year and month on the dot because it was somebody's birthday. That's a milestone. A month ago, and a month and a year ago, and that's when we met our boy Guacamole here, and we started talking to him. Figured out he isn't an absolute nerd that just sits there and isn't isn't talkative. So we really figured out who he is, and honestly, that's the relationship now. Like I knew Zach through grade 10 and all that, and we built up a good relationship. I knew Quinn, so we were already a tight knit duo through COVID and everything. Grade 12, doing shit, figuring out answers. I mean, on group projects that you're allowed to do it on. And then we met this guy, and the rest is in the books. And here we are today. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that friendship honestly led us into what the topic is for the week, which is motherfucking camping and shit. And specifically what I'm trying to get into is the motherfucking, I guess it wasn't the block camping trip. Because what is it usually with you guys when you go to Kananaskis?
Well, it is kind of like
Like-
a block camping trip. So basically, my dad started doing this like 8 or 9 years ago now, and it first started out with like just like our family, and I think it was just our family, and then one of our neighbors, not Giacomo's
Damn.
family, and then it slowly grew
Mhm.
into something a little bigger, and we invited more and more people each year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow. You're like, damn, maybe we actually like people. This is crazy.
Oh, my parents, are
Unlike
very
the
outgoing.
Webbers.
No, they.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just me.
It just
Zach
it
is a
didn't translate
soul.
over. No, that's sick though. Too bad this year was low attendance, but I mean, I feel like that just made it more special
Yeah.
because the bonds we made with everybody. Zach's
Deeper.
left hand door neighbor. If you're walking out of Zach's house, I
Don't
haven't met
come
the
to my
guy
house.
ever.
He won't
If
answer
you're
the
walking
door.
out of Zach's house, yeah, he won't answer the door. It doesn't matter. You can. You're not getting this guy out of his house. All right, you're not that guy.
Even if you have a
You're
warrant,
not that guy. You're not
he's
that
not
guy.
opening the door.
But yeah, that was busing experience. We all went together this time. I drove. It was when did we leave? Like 9, I want to say.
Well, we got up at 7, or
Yeah,
met
we
up
got up
at
at 7.
like
well,
our house at
met
7.
up at 7. I was up at 5.
Yeah, you were up
Yeah.
early because you went to
Yeah.
pick up. Yeah.
Quinn.
Yeah, I went to pick up Quinn, and we were trying to be early on our feet. Well, first thing, I hadn't packed till that night, and we didn't disperse till like 11. So then I get home.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because me and Giacomo hit Walmart too.
For a bucket hat.
Yeah, for the the Gucci bucket hat. Got home, showered, fucking put all the stuff I need together. I ended up forgetting my pillow anyways, so that was a pain.
Mhm.
But yeah, we pack up. It's like 12. I'm like, all right, let me pack. It's 1. I hit the hay. 5 a.m. wake up. I hit the road, pick these guys, or go over, grab Quinn, go over to Guacamole's. We start packing shit. We probably overpacked heavy. What do you guys think? Do you guys always pack that much? Because
No.
if you've been doing it for 8-9
Yeah,
years,
we've been packing that much. We always overpack. I don't know
Let's
how.
say we probably pack
we
more.
managed it, Matt.
oh god,
Yeah, because your parents were like, make sure you bring your
No,
own set of pots
bro.
and pans and stuff
Bro,
like
my
that.
parents literally, like, because
Yeah.
like usually my family goes with like
Mhm.
me, but this year like they went to Canmore like a couple days before with our cousins.
and they also had a trip a little like couple days after. So
Yeah, and I literally went to BC 3 days later after this trip. So like my parents didn't want to go camping 3 weeks in a row. So
yeah, first world problems, can't have too many vacations back to back.
because like I didn't go to the first trip with them. It was just
Yeah,
like my mom,
they would have been
my dad,
camping
my
for 3
sister,
weeks.
yeah. So yeah, because usually my family goes, and like my mom is like the culprit of overpacking, like literally
Packing out.
everything. Yeah, like it's
Including the kitchen
bro.
sink.
She make it glamping. It ain't even camping at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, the place that we were, I'd say it was kind of handed to us on a silver platter, which is super nice because like it was just like chilling away from the city, and like there wasn't any discomfort. The only discomfort I'd say was like one night it's cold as shit. Next night we turn on the heater, I'm fucking sweating like a pig.
Or
Third night,
that's not the strategy though. It's because like I realized how that works
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to crank the heater until you go to bed, and then once you go to bed, you
And then
turn
you
it off.
turn it off.
We left it on
That's what-
the whole night.
The first night, honestly, I'd say the first night it was just shambles. We'll get to that actually, but oh lord, yeah. So we leave. I'd say we hit breakfast, which is, me and Quid split a dozen donuts on the way down to Calgary.
Mhm.
Not even on the way to Kananaskis. We split that shit on the way to Calgary. We hit those shits. It's gonna end up being a fucking shit show by the first night. But we duffed Timmy's, all of us. We all had a nice breakfast.
Mhm.
We get her going. No fucking way we're stopping in Gasoline Alley because oh my god, we were pigged out. we also had snacks in the whip.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then that smoke was pretty bad, hey? Like that week, I'd say it was
Yeah.
peak smoke we've had.
Yeah, that was
like-
probably the worst it got. And then, I mean,
Yeah.
once we got down to Kananaskis, though, it like all cleared up for the most part.
Yeah, I was honestly blessed because, like, I guess down in Kananaskis, there's not many like it's
There's
not many
wind.
like cities. Yeah, it's windy
Yeah.
as hell. There's not structures. You're just in trees and stuff, and like
Exactly.
beautiful flowing water and shit. But yeah, we get down there, we hit Cross Iron, and
Oh boy.
walk around, and that I feel like that only added to the fucking shit fest, no pun intended, that happened later that night.
Oh my
Because I
gosh.
had walk. Zach,
Yeah,
what'd you have?
you and I both had wok. I think the only difference
Yeah.
was like you had a chow mein, I had a fried rice one, and then
yeah,
the only difference is I got like a different chicken than you, and that was it.
yeah. So we both had a chicken, and you had rice. I had chow mein. Both greasy as shit.
Greasy
we
as
bodied
all.
those.
Oh, yeah.
Greasy as fuck. Bodied that. Guacamole. What did you have?
I had New York fries, but I had a regular poutine and a hot dog.
Doggy.
And honestly, I gotta say, so like I'm lactose, and like I didn't take a lactate pill. For any who don't know what that is, it's just a pill that has
Has
the
lactase.
enzyme that helps break down lactose.
It has a lactase enzyme in it,
Uh-huh.
so it helps. Eating cheese and shit.
Yeah.
You'd be having lactose and shit, and cheese curds is like one of the main.
Culprits.
It's like it's like three. There's 3 things in poutine, and cheese is one of them.
and they're
And this guy
generous
bodied that.
with cheese.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
They-
down that, and then the hot dog on top. That
Oh,
did
Lord.
not help because that was a greasy ass
Oh,
hot dog
Lord.
too.
That was like, oh, it wasn't like it's not like it was like a buck or something. Like it was still decently priced. It was just greasy
Yeah,
as
it was
shit.
just like the grease on the hot dog was
Mm.
bad. That was enough to
Yeah.
honestly
Put-
that entire night for us Well, I guess we'll continue on the
consumed.
meal story. Yeah, we'll continue on the meal story.
Yeah, we'll continue on the meal story. So then Quinn had just like some Greek shit. So I'd say Quinn fared the best for lunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I picture this. I've crushed a farmer's wrap, a fucking bagel belt, 2 hash browns, half a dozen of donuts so far, some greasy ass wok, and some like gummies and shit on the trip, on the ride over to this place. So we go from here. We're like, wow, we all feel like dog shit. Let's go hit the road. So we hit the road, and what's that spot we stopped at, Zach, before the Sundance Lodge's place?
Before Sundance? Oh, was that the fishing spot?
Yeah, where we were trying to find fish.
Oh, yeah, Mount Lorette Ponds.
Yeah, that shit was crystal clear, bro. That shit was super nice. Did you guys hit that last year as well, or what?
Every year we go to see, because like they always stock that pond, and it used to be really good. Like we'd go at the right time, so there'd always be a ton of fish. But now like we moved our trips later.
Yeah,
so.
I guess.
Oh,
so Zach's been probably going for 8 to 9 years, and
how about you?
2016 was the first year that I went, so it's been 5 years for me now. And like I'd say the first 2 years I went, that pond, like we could actually fish there. And probably the past 3 has been.
Have the past 3 years been pushed back? Like, when did you go in 2016?
Well, I don't even remember. I think we actually went in August. We might have even went in August, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the...
Oh,
so maybe, we might have went...
No, it's usually after we go. Because it's usually August long, I think we go.
Yeah, that's what it was. So we started going earlier, not later, yeah.
Honestly, that's probably good. I would hate to leave such a good experience
looking at the photo, this was July 29th, 2016.
Okay, so like a weekend later.
Yeah.
2 weekends.
Something like that.
2 weekends.
Basically. But damn. No, I would, if it was pushed in August, bro, that would suck. Cause like that camping trip was so much fun. And like having it so late in the summer, it's just pain after that.
Oh yeah, because you're always thinking in the back of your mind that you got to do stuff in September.
Yeah, you're like, wow. 2 weeks and I'm fucking slaving away again.
Exactly.
Oh, boy,
but yeah.
I mean, that's literally us now, actually.
Coincidental. Yeah, it's coincidental that it's the same shit now. But yeah, we hit that. We hit Mount Lorette. We get to the campsite. Unload. Well, actually, me and Zach, we hit a fucking crib game, baby. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Straight in the tent. Like, we didn't even unpack. You guys just fucking sat down. Crib.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I remember because it's like it's beaming hot. Everybody's unpacking. Your dad's yelling at you to help others unpack. We haven't even unpacked ourselves yet. We just go straight tent. This guy brings out the crib board. He knows where it is. Brings out the cards, the pegs. We hit a quick fucking 121. I get fucking smoked, and then we just move on.
Yeah.
And then did we shower that day?
We showered.
I didn't, because I showered in the morning.
I think I just bodied that, no cap. I think we all just bodied that because like
night?
we didn't really.
Yeah, first night.
Yeah,
I think we just didn't. We couldn't be bothered. So.
Yeah, first night we're like, wow, fresh air and shit. This is crazy. There's a lot of driving to get here. But yeah, so then dinner rolls around, and I've already counted off what I ate, and dinner is fucking a hearty ass, hella beaned up chili and a salad, and. I mean, I can't lie. Everything that we ate there went stupid, but not once did I ever have a sensible portion on that trip, dog.
Yeah, I know.
Every single time, it was just side eye. They're like, "No, we got 4 pots of chili left. Who's gonna clean this up, boys?" And then, like, people start tapping out. Like Quinn's like, "No, I'm good, bro. I've already had a couple bowls." Giacomo's tapping. I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, bro. I've also had a fucking couple bowls. Had some salad as well." Zach's like, "Yeah, I have dusted off a fucking whole loaf myself of bread and some chili," and I'm just there like, "Ay, no, not like this." So everybody done eating. There's some shit left. I still have my bowl out. Your mom comes around and she's like, "Oh, we have a whole bowl of salad left." I'm like, "Oh no." So I duffed that bowl, and hey boys, cause I fared well after that. I bodied that night after all that dog shit I ate.
Yeah,
you talk to him. What happened to you guys?
Well, it's all just it's all just a blur now. It was I mean, I actually like I felt fine when we got there, and then like as soon as like 5, like I think it was like 6 or 7 o'clock, my stomach was being like, okay, time to make you feel just absolutely awful, right? And so I go for a little walk in the woods, trying to like get some like fresh air and stuff like that, and then I bend over by the river and I throw up a lot. I lost a lot of weight at the river. There was a lot that got out of me. And then,
bless that river for being right behind our fucking campsite.
It was just muffling the sounds of me gagging, and it was
you'd fucking finger fucking yourself. Just man, pulling trig. And Giacomo, how'd you bear?
Well, I was already feeling kind of under the weather and like kind of feeling sick. I was only 100
because
before
because this was
the trip.
This was your midway week. This was after your midway week, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, say
it's a whole different story.
And basically, I definitely had some washroom troubles that night, but I was able to clear the bowels.
I think that was a good bonding experience for Giacomo and I, because we were like, they had like 4 porta potties set up like next to each other, and him and I were, I swear to God, him and I were like next to each other in one for like an hour. Like it felt like an hour. It was crazy.
And you felt safe to like
let that be ripped,
to be loud,
let it bark. Dare I say?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did we? I kind of forget. Did we play spike ball first night?
No.
No, I don't think so. No, I did not want to do anything. Yeah, because I was.
I
was hunched over.
Yeah, because you guys didn't want to. Second and third night.
Yeah, second night and last night. Yeah. Because first night you guys didn't want to fucking move, and I remember when you guys were having your shit brother experience. Quinn was faring a little better because he went bulimic and
pulled the trigger
multiple times. Like wow, that man can take a finger down. He can take an arm down.
That was second night.
Because
he made himself.
No, he didn't make himself throw up then.
Because remember,
it was the ravioli.
He wanted to show us and the other person that I don't know if we're going to talk about or how much we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, do you want to see where I did?" And like that person went too.
No. Okay, this is what you guys weren't even there. That's the thing. Like when you guys were,
he didn't tell us.
Yeah,
I mean, it might have been when we were in the
shitting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, when you guys were shitting your brains out, we walked back to camp because we didn't have a fire going, and I don't know how deep we can. Like, if we don't even know the person we're talking about, like like we don't have any contact with the person I'm about to talk about.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. So I'm about to just say it because like they live in a different city. Different fucking time zone at this rate.
Might as well
be a different time zone. Yeah. Okay, so there's this campsite that we had to walk past every time before we got to ours. So we've made like 40 trips back and forth. I'm chilling. I'm trying to make sure all the whole gang's chilling. So Quinn's like, "Yo, I'm gonna go do my shit. I'll be back." So I'm just standing there. I'm like, "Now what? Like, we can't get a fire going tonight because these guys can't move." So then Quinn throws up multiple times. And I walk up to him like, "Yo, they're still doing their thing. Do you want to go ask these people that are about to set up? They got a fire going. Like, if we can pull up a chair." Quinn's like, "Not really. I don't really got it in me to go ask." So I'm like, "Okay, fuck it." So I just grab a chair. I actually didn't grab my chair. That would have been too forward of me. I grab my light. I pull up. I got a water bottle in hand. I'm like, "Hey, can we cop a spot?" So we cop a spot. They're like, "Yeah, for sure." We cop a spot. It's 3 people there. We cop a spot. Fucking Quinn hops in. And then you guys come by after, cleaning up, dare I say. Cleaning out is more relevant. So then we all take a seat. And that's our first night. And oh my God, dude. It did not get better from there.
No.
Like, I'd say stomach and spiritual and mentally and physically.
That was pain.
It was pain. Those some tough nights to body because we met. Fuck it, I'm saying it. Shout out Peyton if you ever hear this. We don't know your last name.
Peyton from
Um,
You
Calgary.
get any of your socials? For everything.
yeah, we didn't cross our minds to ask you, your last name, your social, your Snapchat, or anything.
But you
So,
did tell us
shout out.
where you work, and there's like 4 or 5.
There's only 3 of those.
3 of those.
There's only 3 of
We're-
those in
If we're
Calgary.
in Calgary, we go into every single one. We make
We'll bar hop every one of them and find you one day if you ever hear this. So shout out Peyton. Good luck with school if you ever hear this. But yeah, that's when we met her, and that was honestly like the nightly thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
'Cause-
just hung out with them.
At about 10 o'clock every night. We were like,
yeah,
yo,
10 o'clock to like fucking 5 a.m.
so whenever we, yeah.
Yeah, that was every night thing. We just rocked the fire. What did we do second day?
Second day was
like,
that the
during the
day
day?
we went on a hike?
We did the long ass hike where
Yeah, we
we
did the long-
thought. We
Okay,
found that-
so-
yeah.
Yeah, my parents have a really bad habit of being like, "Oh, we're just gonna go on a little hike. It's only gonna
Well,
be
first
like
of all, you
a
should give
kilometer."
a little bit of background. Your family's quite like an athletic. Like your
Outdoorsy.
family like runs marathon. Used to run
Used to,
marathons.
yeah.
Like they're very like,
Yeah, like
you guys go on. You
correct.
guys went fucking backpacking in Europe. Like you guys are like super hardcore outdoors in great
Like you're,
shape.
yeah, in great shape. Your sister's cracked at
everything,
track.
everything,
You're
everything,
cracked.
everything
Yeah,
that involves
athletic.
moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And your dad, I could definitely see him as like a rock climber type.
He crazy.
I could see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
His whole
I can
family's
see.
crazy outdoorsy athletic.
Yeah, absolutely nasty at the shit.
So
And then they load up the hike.
and
So
they
Zach
say they
dropping
pick the
them.
hike. So it's not going to be that bad, right?
Yeah.
This could be like 5 kilometers.
yeah. Because what I originally wanted to do is I was like, find me a place where we can hike up to a body of water because I wanted to go fishing. So like, fishing's my thing.
Oh yeah.
And then we're like, okay, we'll go to this. Like they think, okay, lake. So let's do lake. And so we find this trail thing, and yeah, they said it wasn't going to take that long. Like word for word, they said that. Right?
They said like around 2 hours.
Yeah, around
That long.
around 2 hours.
hours.
And so we get there, and what was it? I don't even know the distance, but the time it took us was insane. Actually,
The distance was, I think, fuck. I totally forget. I remember I calculated it because I looked at the map after our 4 hours lost on this trail. 4 hours of just walking, just cooking her.
which I mean, like,
And then,
yeah, for a hike, it's not that long. But like when you say, I don't know, when you tell someone it's going to be 1 or 2 hours, it's just,
when you tell them, all right, we'll hit lunch and then we're good. And that's it, Like we'll hit a little lunch in between.
Yep.
We can walk it home. We can even hit a little lake on the way home because we'll have the time. Capping your ass off. Ain't no way we were doing anything else that day, bro.
it was also a very misleading hike because we got to it was basically like a big circle like around a lake, and
Yo, yeah.
we get to the parking lot like when we thought we were finished. We're like, oh yeah, we're finally finished and stuff like that. Little did we know we still had like another 7 kilometers in the bush that we had to go through.
We still had a quarter of the fucking hike left. We're all rejoicing, downing our water. We got like no
We got
water,
no water left either.
Well, I hit that shit with like, no cap, 1,000 mils of water. Up until Zach, when you gave me those second water bottles,
Yeah.
I had 1,000 milliliters up until that point.
I was our pack mule there for a bit. I just had all the waters, and all of a
Yep.
sudden they disappeared.
Yeah, I know. We hit that spot after periodically getting snacks in between, stopping for wee breaks. We hit that, and we're like, oh, it's just like up here. Like we probably parked up here. We're like, oh, we definitely did not park just up here. There is no fucking way. So we hit 7 more K. Fucking exhausted. We all get to the fucking parking lot. I'll bundle up in our cars, head her home. And it's another night of fucking way too much food.
I mean,
What did we have that night? Oh, we had
breakfast, lunch, and it was almost never lunch. Actually, it was
Never, actually. We didn't
breakfast,
touch
small
lunch.
lunches.
It was literally granola bars and like trail mix as lunch every day.
Granola bars, trail mix, and like Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Every single day.
The
But-
Ritz crackers.
Oh yeah, with the cheese sandwich, Ritz crackers. But every breakfast, absolutely
Holy fuck.
decadent. Crazy.
Yeah,
Zach, what was our
like, I couldn't-
breakfast?
The best way to tell about the food situation is we went camping and never had a hot dog once. Like it was
Yeah.
just that
Yeah.
good of food.
Like that. Oh my god. That's goated food wise. And just in general.
Yeah.
But oh my god!
Shout
So we
out
come
Costco.
back. It's
Shut up. Costco.
Costco for not sponsoring the trip, but costing us like $1,000. Costing Zach's family like $1,000. We packed out, but it was pierogies. What was that sauerkraut and
then I think we
coleslaw?
Yeah, we had pierogi, sauerkraut, and then we cooked up the chicken as well. And we had like
oh lord,
it was like that
oh
pre-sauteed chicken. It was so good.
Oh my god!
And I remember that because that was also the night where like my mom was like, "Okay, do we have enough food yet?" And then they started cooking up like ravioli and like that sort of pasta.
Yeah, that was the
Wait, that was that night.
Yeah, we had 3 dinners in one dinner.
Oh my god,
yeah, that was bad.
Oh, dude, we were down bad after that, and then we just got up. We're like, all right, time to play spike ball.
What the fuck was that decision from us?
Hey, but I remember the spike ball when I hit that 2-step, hit the fucking deck. Oh,
took a minute to get up there.
No cap.
Yeah,
I had definitely got it. I got shooken up. That shit hit the dome, bro. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
But
Tosh hit the grass.
honestly, spike ball was sick though. Facts. I touched grass.
you did.
It's crazy to think about.
All this
I
shit
touched
talking
grass.
he's been hearing online, he went to touch grass.
I went to eat grass, dog. Holy fuck. But yeah, that was second day. Then we know, same thing. Fire. Fucking 4 a.m. Keeping our next door campsite up. You know the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we are. Demons. And then what we do? Third day. Last day.
Oh, that was the day we went with Mr. Friend's dad.
Mr.
On
Friend's
dad. on the kayaks, and we went in the water. That was with the chipmunk.
That was a good day.
Remember?
Yo, the chipmunk.
Do you want me to tell the chipmunk story?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, go off.
So, basically, there was another day they wanted to. Zach's family was like, "Yeah, let's just go hike," and we're like,
"Nope,
no, we're good.
Fuck that.
We're good.
We're not getting baited into this again."
So, and the other kid there in our cul-de-sac, his dad was there as well, and
the goat.
He was the goat. He is the goat. He
cap.
brought kayaks, and he didn't want to hike again. So he's like, I want to actually put the kayaks to use, and we wanted to go into the water anyways, even though it's glacier water, so it's going to be like ice cold.
Cold as balls. Oh my god.
We go, and so basically we first we lay out like our bags, and like we have a couple like towels out so we could just like sit, but it's like a rock beach. It's not a sand beach.
Yeah, we're posted up on the beach. The rocks hurt like a bitch because nobody thought to bring water shoes except for Mr. Friend's dad.
Mr. Friend's dad. And then
yes,
basically all 5 of us are in the water, and next thing you know, we look out and we left a Spitz bag like on top of a rock.
Dill pickle
Spitz. And literally a chipmunk like ripped open a hole in the bag and was just stuffed.
Went to town on them.
Yeah.
And we hurry back out of the water. We're sprinting out of the water, tripping over ourselves. Honestly, think I cut my foot, and I just didn't notice, like till that night when I took my sock off and there was blood, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" But anyways, we're sprinting. Rocks hurt like a bitch. It's cold. Mm-hmm. We start throwing shit at this fucking chipmunk or squirrel or whatever. We get to the thing. And he's already ripped through the bag. And then Zach, you went close to him, right? You were the first encounter.
Oh yeah, I was the first encounter. So basically, I took a handful of spits and then I just started throwing them at him. And he I gradually started to throw them a little closer to me. And eventually, he got comfortable enough to eat them out of my hand. So yeah, I just had him eating out of my hand, and that's as far as I got with the chipmunk. But our friend, he managed to he put his hand by his lap and he got the chipmunk up onto his lap.
Yep. And he was posted up.
He was posting up with the chipmunk, and then he's like, "Guys, should I try and grab him?" So we tried to grab the chipmunk,
and his dad was like, "Don't do that," because
Mr. Friend's dad was like, you're not that guy, pal. You probably don't want to do that."
Well, Mr. Friend's dad, their family is crazy with animals. They have 8 fish tanks. The son,
the whole house is a terrarium.
Literally, they have about 5 or 6 dogs. They got hella cats, hella fish, reptiles.
Okay, all right.
They got everything. But yeah,
God dang it, Zach.
Rest in peace.
They have a lot of pets.
Big rips.
They basically have a pet store in their house.
Yeah, and Mr. Friend's dad's son, so just friend, actually moves bugs on the low.
Yeah,
no cap.
he hauls
bugs and
hauls
frogs.
the weight of frogs and
Yes, sir.
insects such as beetles.
Yeah, so he's like really, he really likes, obviously
They have an
seeing
affinity for
wildlife like that.
animals.
Yeah, and just like picking shit up. Literally,
Yeah.
he's trying to pick up the chipmunk.
And then last year, Mr. Friend's dad tamed a fucking garter snake and was like letting it like slither around on his body.
Oh, I didn't know he actually tamed it.
Yeah.
I heard somebody said snakes.
Yeah, and apparently
Yo.
he was saying that garter snakes shit themselves as like a defense mechanism.
Oh god.
Like they just smell like complete ass, so the animal like doesn't want to eat them or like hurt them.
But then you just here he was stroking a garter snake,
Literally,
middle of the campsite. But nah, he our friend, he got him pretty close, and I think I went into the kayak last with Mr. Friend's dad, and that's when he tried to grab him. Right? How'd that go?
Oh yeah, he did. Well, I mean, it was weird because like he was scared of our friend there for a bit because like he tried to grab him. Squirrel jumped out, obviously like scared shitless and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they must have like memory spans of like goldfish because it was back to him again when he had more stuff in his hands. So,
well, I mean, out in the wild, it's hard coming across dill pickle spits.
All I'm saying is that squirrel was a bit thick. Like, I don't know.
My man chubbed up. That guy definitely just feeds off the. Yeah, he just feeds off the beach, but definitely he just kept coming back for more and. Our friend was definitely just coercing him like higher and higher up his arm. Like I saw the scratch marks on his arm, and I was getting worried.
Sees or like experiences like human interactions like every single day. So like it just knows that like it knows if people got food like they put shit in their mouths. It's probably something he could eat too.
Yeah, and like he can smell the stanky wanky off people, so he definitely just pulls up. Yeah, yeah. I remember I said him like, "Hey, bro, it's hard getting these dill pickle in the wild." You know what I'm saying? So he has to get them now.
Yeah, exactly.
So he dapped those up. I hit a quick kayak, first time ever kayaking. So that was a lot of firsts for me on that trip. No cap, first time ever kayaking. That was like my first camping trip, dead ass, outside of like school and shit. It was fun as fuck. So we did that.
We took your camping.
We all went home. Yeah, my camping virginity, I no longer. Chair. Yeah, pop that spit, no cap. So then we all get back. You guys, I think you guys hit the stomach hurt again because you guys weren't feeling too hot after that again because it was only me and Quinn that went out again, right? Or was that first night?
No, the first night. That's when you and Quinn went out to Canmore to get all the booze and then to get me the decongestant.
Oh, Speaking of decongestant, my man need that shit right now again.
Bro, I literally, I leaned back and I literally, both my nostrils were just like, yep, you don't get to
clogged
breathe.
up.
Yep, you don't breathe today.
Yeah, it's honestly just all a blur because it was crazy. So much to take in. Mm-hmm. So then, was that our last night? Like coming back from kayak.
Yeah.
Was that our last night?
That's when I did the stupid shit. And then we...
Yeah. So then another fire. We brought out, Peyton, who we met again. Last one because she was leaving the next day with us. Not with us,
not with us, but
at the same time. Yeah, like with us out of the campsite. And then fucking what was it? Oh, I remember me, Quinn, and oh fuck.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's fucking whatever.
That's fine. I got it, bro. 45 minutes for fun.
45 minutes. So, yeah, me, Quinn, and our friend were like, fuck it. Zach was off the walkie because that was the night he went hard as fuck, right, Zach?
I had what was it?
Yeah,
you introduced me to this thing called Ballantines, which is a very beautiful liquid.
That shit bussin'. Anyways, so Zach's off the walkie, whole bottle. Some light. Chump change for a guy like Zach. He's built different. So we leave him with Giacomo and enough all dress Ruffles chips to kill like an elephant. We get up and go.
Oh yeah.
We get up and go, get out. We walk onto the main road. It's like pitch black. It's like I want to say it's like 12. or maybe it was earlier. It was like 11, but it's still pitch black because the mountains and shit, no light pollution. So I turn off the headlamp. We're just soaking it in. Not even like grasshoppers. Can't hear shit. It was just calm and like light breeze. We're just living our lives. Like we talked a little bit, but then other times we're just completely silent, just taking it all in. And the next thing you know, like we're just walking on the edge. I think no, we're walking. Never mind. We're walking dead straight down the middle of the main road. I had my lamp on again now because like I didn't want to fucking die. And we're like, oh, that's a car coming. And a little Honda Accord passes us. And we're like, okay, so we're already on the side. And then this white F-150 passes us, like cooking, like absolutely zooming. And then we're like, oh, okay, that's a little weird. So, we're a little thrown off. We go back to our conversation about the stars and the mountains and shit. And then he pops a Yui. And all I hear is like the tires screech, like, "Arr!" And he like turns around. He like throws in reverse, hits a 3-point, turns around. Yeah. Put a reverse there. Throws his high beams on, starts cooking it at us. I'm like, oh, fuck this. I turned my headlamp off. I cracked the drink, bro. I put it in high fucking gear, bro. That's a 40 dash right there, bro. Like, I zoomed.
Get this man in the show.
Yeah, like, I was getting a combine, bro, for running, bro, because I was gone. We left our friend in the dust. So me and Quinn, so it goes me, Quinn behind me, and then our friend, and we make it in. I still have the lamp turned off. We all recuperate. The guy zooms past the entrance to the place that we're in. So we're like, oh, okay. Whew. We gather ourselves. We talk. We're like, okay, that's fucking crazy. That guy's a psycho. Thank God he left. Spoke way too soon. Hear another skirch. Lights peering back. Starts cooking it back towards the fucking entrance again. So I turn the lamp on. Because I'm the only one with the headlamp that you have, Giacomo, the fucking absolute, like, 28,000 lumen fucking laser beam.
Bro, the setting on that, bro, like, you can probably see, like, 800 feet ahead of you.
You could probably, drop planes with that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you press it, you're like, oh, this is bright. Oh, this is really bright. Oh, it's pretty fucking bright. Oh, my. You're, like, blinding people by the end of the setting. So now we're just paranoid as shit. Like bears and shit too, because like it's just woods. Like there's not even people near us anymore. So I turn my back. We're all back to back. They're facing forward toward the campsite, and we're like sprinting. Like I'm like sprinting in reverse. We're like Roadrunner, and we make it all the way back to camp, panting and fucking tripping. And then we get to camp, and everybody's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like you guys were chilling. Like Zach woke up for this, because we made a fucking commotion. Like we sprinted all the way back to camp. Make it there. We sit down. Whole spiel. We let everybody know. We all calm down. That's when you bust out the cereal. No.
There was cereal,
Zach. Remember the little cereal boxes?
I don't remember that,
bro. No way, Giacomo. Please tell me you remember the little cereal boxes.
I had corn pops, didn't I? I must have had corn pops.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty sure you had Frosted Flakes.
I did not have Frosted Flakes. I would never eat Frosted Flakes like that.
Bro,
sober.
You had that many drinks in, brother. I could have put.
No, you definitely had Frosted Flakes.
You know what? I might have had Frosted Flakes if I barely remember that in cereal. So.
Yeah. No, you had corn pops. You got clowned for eating corn pops dry by Peyton, who we met.
Oh, that's what it was.
Had those.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I had.
And that's how that started. No, because then you completely down the Frosted Flakes, like one munch, swallow, gone.
Okay, that's probably what I remember then. Yeah.
Yeah, and they threw both the boxes in the fire with the fucking plastic.
Oh my god, I did. Boxes, okay, yeah. I'm actually disappointed in myself for that because I'm a big saver.
Who threw the fucking the can? The can.
That was. I think that was our friend.
I think that was friend.
Yeah. That was our friend. He's like, "Oh, fuck this! It'll burn." And we're like, "No, it won't. We're just gonna have tin fumes in us for the rest of the fucking night."
Basically.
So then, if you could tell by how Zach was feeling, that's how the rest of the night went. We're all, sending it, going till 5 a.m. again.
Man, that trip went by though, like quick.
Yeah.
Like,
and then that was our last night.
Because you're only there for 2 full days, right? Because it's like, okay, we leave Monday morning. So we have Monday night to spend, then all of Tuesday, all of Wednesday, and then Thursday.
Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Yeah.
We go Thursday then.
Yo, I feel like
The Nino.
before moving on to Thursday and the Nino, I feel like definitely if we had like Thursday full day, it would have been a nice day to just chill and relax at the spot.
Yeah, just at the site. Because, like, we really only use, like, the site. Like, we played, like, the odd, like, game outside and board game and stuff. But, like, most of the time we
there was
weren't
no
at
like
the site.
sitting.
We're not,
Yeah,
like, not
most of the time-
sitting. Like, literally doing nothing and just relaxing. No.
Nah, yeah, it was mostly literally we used the site for sleeping, eating, pooping. That's it.
I mean,
Nothing else.
we also played frisbee
And a
there,
store.
though. We played
Oh,
like
frisbee. Yeah, the one that you lost in the fucking
Oh my
tree the
gosh,
first
yeah.
day we got
Where
there.
you
I was trying
almost
to-
killed me.
yeah.
What the heads, kunk.
Oh,
Bro, I'm surprised. Honestly, we didn't forget that roasting stick impaled
Yeah.
in the ground by that tree.
yeah, because
So
I
that's
was what was
blessed.
it? I was trying to see if I could get the frisbee to curve, right? And then they just
Yeah,
have huge
and you're like, hey.
trees. So I probably got that.
Hey, watch this drive.
I probably got that frisbee
Got-
stuck up like what, like 20 feet or something
Probably,
at
at
least.
least.
Yeah.
No,
At
it was
least,
probably
easily.
20 feet. But the tree was, like, beautifully crafted. That, like, the
Yeah.
sticks or the, like, branches and
The
twigs
limbs in the middle,
were, like,
they were-
long and thick enough.
they were
They were
thick.
thick, yeah.
So
That
that
they could
you could
support.
like stand and like really climb the tree. Like Zach climbed up about 20 feet into the tree to grab the frisbee, and like
But it was still out of reach.
it was
You had
out
to,
of reach.
Poke
Like
at
he
it.
was high
Yeah,
enough,
because
but,
it was like it was outside in like the far branches, and I didn't want to get on the thin branches. So
Yeah, it was in the foliage. So,
yeah, exactly.
well, what would we throw up to for you to grab it?
It was
well-
what was it? The roasting stick?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
so Giacomo climbed up the tree with the roasting stick to hand it to me, and then I was able to get it off with the roasting stick.
And then Giacomo starts hopping down,
And-
and then what
And
happens?
so here's my perspective is so I look
good.
and
Yep, I'm
so
listening.
Giacomo's right below me, right? So I know for the most part that he's safe for about what I'm about to do next.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
so yeah, he's calming down, head down, not even looking at me. So I decide I'm gonna drop the roasting stick like just beside him,
point down.
point down.
like basically just letting
And
go.
so I let go, and then I say heads, and then he looks up and he sees this thing just go out like way past
Whiz
him,
past him.
past him, and then the roasting
Yeah.
stick gets stuck in the ground because it was going that fast.
Couple fucking inches into the ground.
And then
Solid 3 inches of ground.
Mhm.
And when he hops off, we're like, damn, you kind of said heads after it hit the ground.
I'll give you my perspective now. So
Yeah.
basically, like, I'm like, so do you need me up here anymore? And Zach was like, no. So I don't know why I would be looking up at you as I'm climbing down the tree, first of all. Like, so I have my head down climbing. And basically, he calls heads, and I look up, and like, he calls heads, like, he drops it and then calls heads. He doesn't, like, say it before he drops it. So, like, as
He
I
calls
look,
heads, and this is a hefty roasting stick.
yeah, like,
It's got some weight to
it
it.
was. I would say it's probably like 6 inches from my head, maybe 8, 10 at the most.
Yeah, at the most.
And like I just see it come straight past me. I'm like, wow, that could have taken my life.
Wow, that could have fucked me up. And the nearest hospital is
It's like 40 minutes.
yeah,
I would have bled out
it's like
by
an
then.
hour away. Yeah, it was like an hour away. But that was first night, and then yeah, last night we call her a night. Wake up in the morning. Wrap up is checkout's 11, right? At that place we're at.
Yes.
But how does that checkout work? Because I swear it was 11 and people weren't even moving. Like, I swear I saw people at 11 that had a fire going in the morning.
Well, because they
some
might
people
have
stay
stayed
there
another
longer.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So checkout's like, it's not really a camping site anymore, but people don't check in till like 4, right?
Mhm.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just so they have time
Something
to,
weird like
just
that.
so they have time to like refill the heaters and clean the stuff. So
Yeah, clean the poop, clean your tent off, clean your hunter trapper tent off, everything, the teepees.
exactly.
So then hit the road. Where we go afterwards, boys? Before we
we went into Canmore.
call. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that was my first.
Yeah,
Well,
that was also another first for you.
That was your first like time actually like staying
being in
Canmore,
Canmore. Yeah, because like 2 days before we got Les Booze. Obviously, me and Quinn went, but that was my first time in Canmore. I'm saying, dude, hella fucking first that trip. That shit was crazy. But yeah, we walk around Canmore. First time eating a fucking beaver tail, bro. I
Oh my
can't.
gosh, yeah.
The list goes on. The list goes on. So we walked around. What's the name of that candy shop you guys went to?
Old Time Candy Shop, I think, right?
Something like that, yeah. We've been going to that as well.
It's like a tradition
our
to
friend
go every year.
Our friend
to
loves
this
to like
candy
go there
store.
and get the paper money from there and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we always
Friend
make
likes
a point of
paper
going
money.
down there. Yeah.
Like, have you guys done it? Zach, have you done that every year?
I think we have actually, yeah. I can't remember a time where we haven't gone to Canmore.
I would say
Oh,
every year
shit.
even that I remember. Like,
Yeah.
there's years that like like the first 2 years I remember I didn't go, but like you guys went there and came back.
Oh, okay.
Because like
So Zach's, you go every year. It just depends who goes with.
yeah, 'cause
Exactly.
it's like usually it's like not everybody goes to Canmore. Like one car will go to Canmore, and whoever fits in that car goes, kind of thing.
Goes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, first dibs type shit. But is that paper money good? Like, why does our friend
It's-
like it? I never
Honestly,
got it.
like this, it's not that sweet, which is like a good thing, right? But
You just taste
yeah.
like starch.
it's got a really cool texture to it though. Like you bite it and then it sort of melts in your mouth. So I
It's like
do sort
cotton
of mess
candy.
with that. Yeah. Well, kind of, yeah.
Ah.
Cotton candy.
It's
for
like
paper.
hard. It's like oobleck, but not even.
Well, have you
close.
ever eaten paper before?
It's like a breath strip. Oh,
Have you ever eaten paper before?
I
Or, like
have.
put paper in your mouth and like have it
Chewed
dissolve.
on it?
Yeah,
Let it
it's
sit?
literally like that, except you can like eat it at the
It
end.
dissolves instead of
And it
just getting
dissolves.
like.
Yeah, it dissolves a little
Weird.
quicker.
so it's like one of those breath strips, but you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, kind of.
want
But a
to
lot thicker.
torture your mouth.
It's a lot
Yeah.
thicker than the breath strips.
Okay. Well, we might have to hit that next year then, because that sounds.
It's pretty good.
Kind of want to try that now. Yeah, no cap.
I mean, as kids, like I remember the jelly because they have like a huge Jelly Belly wall where you can like
oh
get
Lord.
jelly beans. So like
Oh,
I remember the
Lord.
first couple years, like Zach would bring back the beer jelly beans when we were younger. And it was
Damn, these
oh,
taste like
shit,
shit.
That was just a whole lot of foreshadowing about what's happened so far in my life.
Yeah. Wait, did the so how'd they taste?
They were actually pretty good. It was
they're pretty good.
they were Guinness Jelly Bellies.
So
And
y'all thought that beer was finna taste like that, huh?
Well, they did
And
taste
boy,
pretty
was
good.
I wrong.
Boy, were you guys wrong. I haven't even had these jelly beans. I can tell you, dog piss. I am not that guy. Never will I be. I don't care.
That's gonna offend a
if
lot
you
of
like-
people. Beer.
Yeah, that don't care. That's your opinion. That should taste like dog piss. I don't care if you're like, oh, you just don't have an acquired. Don't care. It's bread soda.
It's pretty good.
I ain't drinking that. Anyways, but
Spicy
The
bread
Nino.
soda.
can't. Like bread's good, soda good, or pop, whatever you want to call it. Bread soda, get that shit out of my face. No,
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Unless it's that root beer we had. Did you guys all try that root beer that we brought to the
Yep.
trip?
What root beer?
Zach, did you try it?
What root beer?
The hard root beer.
The stiff root beer?
No, I didn't.
No way. Did you try it at my house?
Like
Nope.
yesterday.
No way.
It
It's like-
tastes like root beer with a little bit of a funny aftertaste.
yeah, you got it next time.
Yeah.
Because now it's every weekend that you got to do that, Zach.
I don't know about
We're
that.
running out of days.
We're running out of. We only got 3 more of these, brother.
I'm,
And then it's I'm cold turkey. I'm saying it now. So I'm
Taj going
I'm
to
sending-
Taj going to AA, and it's over then.
yeah, I'm sending it these next 3 weeks. That's for sure. But we close out at Canmore, have a good lunch at Drake Inn and Pub.
Where we
Sounds
all get
funny as fuck.
steak. We get 4 of the
We
same
get
order.
steak. Zach gets a
I get chicken.
medium rare chicken burger.
And it was halal for Zach.
Yeah, I gotta
It was a lot.
No,
Yeah.
but Zach can't have beef or pork.
I can't eat beef or pork because of like religious reasons and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the classic.
Inshallah,
the classic.
you,
cows are gods and stuff like that.
It's the wrong
Stuff like
religion I'm talking about.
Yeah, cows are god, pork dirty, the either use. And then call it there at Canmore. And then we went to the spot, the absolute
The Nino.
money pit. What's it called? Do you guys know the actual name of it?
Is it
I
like
don't.
North something Dakota, like resort and casino? It's like just outside of Kananaskis. It's like just
It's on
outside
the way
of
It's
to
like
Kananaskis,
on the
yeah.
fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fork from Kananaskis. If you want to, Kananaskis to the left there, Canmore's a straight, like taking that highway. But Stony Nakota.
Yeah.
Stony
That's
Nakota.
what it's called. And I just watched there. So you guys want to drop what you did? I didn't spend a dime at that place. So
Well, we'll let Zach go last here, and we'll try to make it
Mm.
kind of quick, because we're already an hour into this. bitch.
Yeah.
Never been to a casino before. Didn't know how any of the machines worked. I put in $10. I pressed the button, and I got up to $25. I was like, "Oh shit!" I cashed out just the machine. I was like, "Okay, I'll keep playing."
Yeah.
Zach was beside me. Zach, did you win there or did you lose?
I did. So I put in $5 and I ended up winning $26 from there.
Oh my, Zach, you were up that nice?
I was up $21 for.
Yeah, so we were both up money.
Oh my god!
Literally, I pressed one button and I saw some flashing lights. I heard a funny sound. I was like, okay, I guess I won. And then
money.
We start going around to different machines. I started pressing some buttons, and next thing you know, I made a $20 bet. And I was like, oh shit, there goes all my money. He got nothing. Then Zach accidentally does the same thing. $30 gone.
Yeah, I put something like that, yeah. And it was
5, you're up a couple, and then
I lost it all in one click, because there's like...
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't know they went up that
look
high.
In your guys' face.
It was crazy. I was like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
Because it said, what was it? It said minimum bet $1, so I thought I was only going to put in $1. And then I looked after I pressed the button, obviously, and I didn't know that there was different multiplier things, and they had them all the way to the max, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, he max spun the one spin $30.
Max spun.
God.
Because y'all were on you guys were on a slots machine. That was no penny slot.
Yeah,
it was a 25-cent buy on.
The min was $1, so.
That's like middle-aged person with too much money on their hands, and they hate their life.
Or not enough money on their hands, but they're doing it anyways.
Exactly. And then they're just going crazy brazy like that. But
so, yeah,
where'd it go from there?
So that happened, and then I was on a bit of a little trying to get that that $5 back, right? And so by the end of the thing, I was out $100. So,
which is
man.
compared to Friend and Quinn and me.
You guys all finished.
All three of us were up. We were all up.
Yeah.
Giacomo, you were 13.
I was $13.32, and I was like, you know what? I'm up.
Yeah.
That's enough.
God wanted
I'll take it.
Yeah. He blessed me the second time after I fucked up on that
I literally went
$30 bet.
Yeah, I went for because I only put in 10. I went up to 25. I went all the way down to $2.70. Or
hit that one spin.
And I put in maybe 2 minutes of work, got up to
20 some.
Yeah, to 23.35 or something like that, or 33. And I was like, you know what? This is a sign from God. He gave me redemption. I'm calling it quits.
He's looking down. He's like, all right, buddy, pull out while you're up.
But see, Zach and I aren't in the same religion, so he didn't get the same call that I did.
I was already
stop.
you're going to hell for even being in a casino, so we're gonna make you lose all your money.
Yeah, like, you're gambling, brother? That's it. I'll make you feel a wrath.
Yeah.
Wrath of 12 gods. But so Zach's down bad.
I mean, in my defense, though, I did have fun. Mm-hmm. I might have lost it quick, but I still, I was happy once I even left the casino. Like, it was, I was prepared to lose that money, you know?
Because if you come in, if you go into the casino, worried about the money you're going to lose, you're just going to hate yourself the entire time you're there.
If you're going in pinching pennies, buddy, you're at the wrong place.
Or thinking you're going to come out winning is...
Yeah.
The way I see it is now is I paid $100 to tell a good story, so...
Yeah, facts.
It's an expensive story, but...
Just yeah, it's fucking expensive ass story, but we had fun then, and then that's a lifelong memory. Wow.
Exactly.
You're gonna tell your kids wow.
Don't gamble.
Don't be putting $100 down the first time you're ever at a casino and don't know what the fuck's happening.
I think it's better that I lost than if I won, because if I won, I probably...
buddy, you'd be going in our city.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to the Nino tomorrow then again?
That's what I'm saying.
No cap. Yeah. Friday nights? That's what we're going to?
It's Saturday nights. Instead of fire, it's just Nino.
No, you pregame with the Nino, and then we come back with our winnings and splurge on dumbass shit. That's the move.
Zach only shows up to the fire though if he's up.
Yeah, or he just goes and cries. So Zach was down $100, Giacomo up 13, and then
Quinn was up.
Friend was
30 or 20.
20, yeah, 30 at a point, and then Friend was down bad, $20. So Quinn lent him $10 or something.
Like that, yeah.
And then Friend won 40.
Yeah, ended up getting his money back, making $10, and paying back Quinn. And then we're like, all right, we're cutting it off. It's fucking 5 p.m. and we haven't even left Canmore yet, or fucking Kananaskis yet. What are we doing? So then, yeah, we head her out. Didn't stop at Gasoline Alley again. Because honestly, we did. Oh, we had an absolute stupid breakfast again. It's all coming back, and the lunch and everything. We didn't stop in Gasoline Alley. We had snacks and shit again. And what time we make it home? Around.
We actually made it home at a decent time. Yeah, 9ish.
9:00.
Yeah, like 8, 9. After a good day of vibes, I dropped you guys off. Went home. Fucking time's gone since then. We're a month. It's basically like a month later, boys. We're like a week off of being like a month later. It's fucking crazy, man. Time flies. Time's been zooming.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, that was honestly, I can't wait to do it again. And fucking.
I mean, assuming you're invited next year.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Get fucked.
Getting fucked. Well, I mean,
That's assuming I'm invited too. Get fucked.
Exactly. I feel like I got people on the inside.
You got,
Nah,
I
yeah,
can pull some strings.
I got
shooters.
You got my mom. Yeah.
If nobody else makes it, I'm making it to Kananaskis.
Honestly, if you're not invited, I probably wouldn't be invited either. Like, it's my parents. Zach, we want Taj instead of you this time.
Instead of you. That's just
It's like, I don't really like going there alone anymore. No, but I can't wait to see what that holds. And fucking, because next year, I mean, shout out Berta, no COVID tracing anymore. It's not really a shout out, actually. It's fucking shitty.
It's pretty bad.
But yeah, but by next summer, I feel like, it's gonna be a totally different ball game. Can't wait for that trip and many more to come. Whatever we can plan and get through high command at my house. So
you gotta.
Sheesh.
I mean,
that was life's crazy.
On the 30 episodes of Fire and Drunk Stories we could have, you be whittling some crazy ass shit.
I'll whip up a whole story on the spot, no cap. That I haven't even. We'll just be like, hey, tell us a story on the spot. I'll make it up. I'll do it all the time. No cap. Back pocket. Screenwriter right here. But yeah, that's the trip. That's the topic for the week. And segueing into the motherfucking music portion, the songs of the week.
Shout out Albin for
with that
being Albin.
Shout out. I think he dropped 2 songs last week.
Yeah.
And if not, we can ask him and sneak a song in for the next episode for him.
Today, we're only doing potentially 1 episode this week?
Maybe.
But we're not certain.
Yeah, this might be the only episode recorded for this week, but you never know.
I could maybe put in 2. So I'm feeling I want to put in 2 songs today because I can't decide between which one I want to
go for it.
But
drop them
on the song list. Neither of these songs I found myself. So shout out to one guy on my soccer team when we were in Toronto. He put me on this song. It's called Living Facts by Arizona Zervas. So Arizona Zervas is a guy who makes a song like Roxanne. So like he blew like I don't want to be that guy, but I was listening to him like a year or 2.
Oh, you found it yourself? Oh, you found it yourself.
No. Oh. I didn't listen. I didn't find it myself. But my friend put me on him, and like I was listening to all his shit before he blew up.
Oh,
and then he blew up, and he's putting out like Nelk.
Oh, you were listening
Nelk
to it
used to
before
use
cool.
his audio or his songs for a lot of shit before like he blew up too. Like Nelk was playing Arizona Zervas before he blew up.
Damn. So what was the song called?
Living Facts. That's my favorite song by Arizona Zervas. And then the other song I'm going to recommend is called Honeymoon by Rob Curley. And this song I found from a playlist by a guy on Instagram that I just found on my Explore page called The Masked Mortal. It's like this white guy who like wears a mask and like recommends like pretty underground shit or like stuff that like Spotify artists that like he thinks deserves more play. And like honestly, I love listening to his playlist. Like there's definitely some songs in there that like I personally that obviously aren't that much of a hater.
They don't,
but
yeah,
like
they don't.
Like I have it on shuffle when I'm doing shit sometimes, and like I find I find one. Yeah, that the song "Honeymoon" by Rob Curley was the one that I've enjoyed the most on his playlist. So shout out Masked Mortal if you're ever listening to my podcast.
You're the GOAT.
You're the GOAT. You got some pretty crazy shit. You shouted out the rapper from our city that be kind of going crazy anyways.
Oh, that's this guy? What a connection. Yeah, 80 Perp. We were talking about him. I think that was last episode.
Like, in one of, actually, the one that I found was like, it wasn't from 80 Perp that I found this guy, but anyways, shout out Masked Mortal.
Yes, sir. All right, so those are your songs for the week. My song, actually, Tim Paul's getting more mainstream. Still, hell, people don't really know him or them because it's Kevin Parker, and Kevin Parker produces, writes, masters, mixes, does everything for like their studio albums, and then he obviously gets people to hop in to do stuff that he can't or play instruments that he wants people to play. But then, like when they're live, they have a whole band. But I've dropped a song from them before.
Which one did you drop?
But today's song, Taxi's Here. No, that's a banger. I love that song. Moody, hits the spot. But today, it's Breathe Deeper.
Oh,
Happier
Lord.
Note. This album dropped last year. It encompasses the year and the vibes. It's crazy. So that's my song, Breathe Deeper by Tame Impala.
And sure, that's my favorite Tame song too. So like that shit's is crazy.
Wait, Giacomo, did you listen to the song before Taj, or like did you find it first?
Shut up.
No, he actually Giacomo actually helped Breathe Deeper.
I actually was the reason this song was created.
Giacomo's actually
Giacomo was actually part of Tame Impala. This is actually Kevin Parker. That's our guest for the day.
Parker.
Yeah,
but shout out to Taj for putting me on Tame Impala.
That shit goes stupid. It's so nice.
Honestly,
and hopefully people listening.
Yeah, Tame Impala, nice. See that genre of music. I probably wouldn't have listened to if it weren't for Taj. So shout out Taj.
Okay, respects. Zach.
All right. Well, I mean, I gotta say, anything from the NHL 20 soundtrack does go pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. But I think.
Hey, give us your one guy.
My one guy. Well,
that you're forced to say.
So my friend actually.
That you get the choice.
No, I got.
This is a choice.
This is a choice. There's actually like a gun being held up against me right now.
I'm actually at your house right now.
They're neighbors for a reason.
I'm watching you through my window, being sure.
But yeah, the song
Drop the song, baby.
It's called Peach Scone by Hobo Johnson, and it's
his most popular.
Yeah.
What are the vibes off it? Let's hear it.
It's like if you're just like listening to it, it's like, I don't even know what genre it is. I just listen to it. I'm not that deep into music like that.
There's like instruments and shit.
It's interesting. Like, whoa.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know if you can say that.
Okay, that's about an hour and 14, 20.
Okay, cut that then. I'm sorry. It's in the alternative. It's like an alternative or something like that.
It's alternative for sure.
Yeah,
but for sure. I
had
alternative music.
No, it's just one of the songs where it's like, if you listen to it, it sounds upbeat and stuff like that, and then you could sort of hear that like, there's a lot of pain. No, there's a lot of pain in the song.
Yeah,
and you can feel pain, and like that encompasses like a lot of me.
Your life.
Yeah, exactly. So that's that.
All right. So ending off on that absolute pain bomb. Round off the episode with thanks, Zakhil Weber.
Thank you, Zach, for coming on.
This was a fun time.
Yes, sir.
Zach's also has been a big help of making Apple Podcasts be a thing. So,
and that person that gave us free slave labor, and Zach started it and booted it up, and somebody keeps uploading. I still don't know how it works.
Yep,
but
I don't know. Don't worry about it. We got Apple Podcasts to work, and it works.
Yeah, it works. It uploads by itself because we put it on other stuff, or somebody copies and puts it on there. I don't know bless that person.
Shout out to whatever the fuck's happening.
Yep, you guys are goated. Shout out Zach, holding it down, and thank you for listening to another episode of Tag Tales.
We appreciate
with your boys. No cap. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on our socials at Tagtails Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on Apple Podcasts now. Put that on blast.
The playlist is up to date.
No cap.
So,
to this episode. I actually did it while we were talking. So
that's crazy.
When you hear this episode, it's booted up probably to the next episode at this rate.
Wait.
But
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I am that guy, pal. It's up there.
All right.
So, and with that, we're signing off. Take it easy and catch you next week.
Adios.
Peace. See ya.